Being a part of the Miss Ghana and Miss World brand symbolizes that one has a duty to perform, and it has to be done passionately and unconditionally. In developing countries such as Ghana, the most vulnerable in the society face challenges such as poverty, diseases, inaccessibility to clean drinking water, among several others. I have embarked on a number of projects to help address some of these issues, which include donation of clothes, food items, medical supplies to the Orthopedic Training Center, the aged at the alleged witch camp in the northern region of Ghana, mentoring young students on reproductive health and career, among several others. In addition, we have the peculiar cases where young girls who do not have access to sanitary towels to use during their menstrual cycles have no choice but to use harsh materials such as corn husk, cloth, etc. I was torn between all these significant projects. Finally, I settled on presenting activities on the Ebola epidemic. Recently, the world is faced with yet another challenge: Ebola, which is spreading at a frightening rate. The latest report released by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention quotes the various statistics: 13,241 reported cases, 8,142 laboratory confirmed cases,
everything be possible,
and 4,950 dead so far.
Your papa, brother, your sister.
Owing to this, I needed to add my voice to the awareness and prevention campaign through a three-pronged approach. Firstly, I joined other celebrities in Ghana to pledge my support in the fight against Ebola. This campaign was to sensitize the public on Ebola, its causes, symptoms, and prevention.
Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. From Liberia to Nigeria.
The second approach was partnering IPMC, the foremost IT firm in Ghana and a major sponsor of the Miss Ghana Foundation, on a nationwide campaign dubbed Get Smart to Prevent Ebola. Join me on the campaign. This is Sodom and Gomorrah, a slum in Ghana. It was heart-wrenching to see how little and ill-informed literates and semi-literates were.
My people, full of uncertainties, no security, everything be possible. It could be your mama, your papa, brother, your sister. Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. What kind of world we live in, full of uncertainties.
Thirdly, I volunteered at the various port entries to help in screening and handing out leaflets to travelers on the prevention of Ebola.
Let's stand together to fight this deadly disease now. From Liberia to Nigeria,
from Guinea to Sierra Leone. Take precaution, be safe.
To a very large extent, we are fully prepared. Early detection of the case, including all travelers entering this country. Early control and containment, which means that when the person has temperature above 37.8, when you go through the scanner and you have 37.8, it will indicate red. So that is the beginning of the suspect. We isolate you, put you in an ambulance, we take you to the first screening point, or which we call the second screening point at aviation clinic. And when we suspect that the temperature is still high and you have one fever, body weakness, vomiting, and then they do an initial screening, including where you are coming from. If you are coming from one of these Ebola case regions, and these temperatures are telling us this, quickly you are then isolated to the isolation ward. Before we are even taking you there, we are calling Noguchi to come and take blood samples. We are fully prepared.
I am sure that you will all agree with me that much more needs to be done globally. My short to medium term approach is to carry out these campaigns in the remaining 8 regions in Ghana and globally. May we all observe a minute's silence to pay our last respect to the 4,950 patients who lost their lives to Ebola. Let's all add our voice to the campaign on the prevention and awareness of Ebola. One world, united against Ebola. Thank you. Medase, merci, danke schön.
Security, everything be possible.